Then I went again.
Well, he said,
Spiritual dimension.
How precious somehow.
I'm important in the world.
You have a family.
Everyone else was astonished.
Rabbi Dr. Emanuel Shochet was a renowned rabbi, academic, and author. He lived in Toronto, Canada.
My oldest son was just before his third birthday. And so I told the children at the time, you're going to the Rebbe, and the Rebbe will bench you, give you a brocha, and so forth. Now, when my children hear the word benching, which is blessing, I told them we bench our children Friday night. So I told them you're going to the Rebbe, and the Rebbe will bench you, and all the children. So he understood with that the way we use that in our context, the way we was at the time, was not even 3 years old. So we were in Yechidus, the whole family, the Rebbe gave a brocha to everybody, and just ready to go out. And suddenly my oldest son, just before his third birthday, sat down on the floor crying. I didn't understand what. My wife tried to calm him, and I didn't understand what was the whole commotion there, right behind me there. So I turned, what's going on? He says, the Rebbe didn't bench him. The Rebbe didn't bench him because he expected, I said, the Rebbe's going to bench you. Probably the way we do at home, put your hand on the head and say, Yivach, and so forth. And obviously, nothing of that sort happened. The Rebbe asked, what's wrong with him? So I didn't understand. So my wife told me. So I explained to the Rebbe, and I felt embarrassed. So the Rebbe says to me, "Du musst einführen neue Minhagim in Chabad." And he called him over, put his hand on his head, gave him the bracha, Yirechacha, the whole thing. So now he was happy. The rest of the family had already left the room. And then the Rebbe just told me not to tell the other children because shouldn't arouse any jealousy. Something to that effect. So there reingehabt Brocha Mishuleshes. So the Rebbe's hand on his head. Went by $1 Sunday, and I was holding my grandson. I was holding, going to the Rebbe, bring him there. And the Rebbe gave him $1, and then he looks at me, "Für was habe ich ihn echt nicht gesehen beim Verbringen?" He was what, less than 3 years old? 2 years or something. "Für was habe ich ihn echt nicht gesehen beim Verbringen?" So I thought the Rebbe was making conversation, being social, like very often did with me. So look at the Rebbe, it's a smile, cute. I mean, nicht gesehen beim Verbringen, what he expects to see everybody there, etc. The Rebbe looked at me again and says, "Ich habe nicht gesehen beim Verbringen." I didn't know what to answer. I didn't know what was what. And as we went home, I mentioned to my children, "So, son." So I told them. So my daughter told me, "That's funny. Taki, I said, normally she went every Shabbos she was bringing to the Verbringen. And that Shabbos, Taki wasn't feeling well or something. Taki didn't bring him." I mean, can you imagine now? You have there a few thousand people, and from all ages, and a little kid, how big is the kid? This big? And the Rebbe should know and should remember who he sees, who he did not see, and so forth. Just Taki, the one Shabbos that he didn't show up to Verbringen. Für was habe ich mich echt nicht gesehen beim Verbringen? The Rebbe kept track. You can imagine, 770, packed house, and so many kids, etc., etc. I thought he was just, like I said, making conversation. Nächtiger Tag.